Everybody. In today's clearing video, we are going to be talking about really how easy it is to step into a new way of being in our business. And a lot of times it can be difficult because we have certain belief systems that are kind of cluttering up the pipes, so to speak, or clogging the pipes. So we're unable to really step in and embrace it and become that new being. So for example, if currently right now you're making $30,000 a year and you want to become a six-figure program owner, which is what I do, right? I teach you how to do that. Then how you show up, how you present yourself, how you behave, all of that needs to be completely different because how you are right now creates $30,000 a year. And even how you create $100,000 a year is different than a $200,000 a year. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a specific question and then a clearing in order to get rid of anything that's slowing that down, stopping it, making it more difficult. Now, a clearing, for those of you who aren't familiar with me, for me is like a reverse affirmation. It kind of pulls out everything that's blocking you so that the good can come in, right? So, and what the clearing is everything this is, I destory, delete, untangle, unwind, dissipate, and release. And it doesn't remove anything that is your truth. It only removes stuff that isn't allowing you to live your full truth, right? And that's the big shtick. Everybody's supposed to be living their truth right now. Okay, so the question is, say you're coming up against something, and the question would be, what would it take for blank to be true in my business, right? So for example, what would it take for $100,000 in income to be true for my business? Everything that is, I destory, delete, untangle, unwind, dissipate, and release, right? Now, you might have to say that a few times. I always recommend at least 3 times in order for your awareness to kind of drop and pop and give you what you need so that you know what to do, where to go, who to talk to, okay? Now, you can modify that question slightly depending on what needs to happen. So say, for example, I have a lot of people right now who are reaching out who want to hire VAs. And they're worried about the money, they're worried about whether or not they can do it correctly, all kinds of stuff is coming up for them. So when they tell me that, I'll say, well, what needs to be true for you in your business in order to make hiring an amazing VA profitable for you, right? And they'll go, and then I'll go, okay, everything that is destory, delete, untangle, unwind, dissipate, and release. So that's how you can modify that one. So you can do, what would need to be true for me and my business in order for me to invest in blah, 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 so that it is profitable for me. Everything preventing that, I destory, delete, untangle, unwind, dissipate, and release. Or let's use health as one. What would need to be true for me and my health in order for me to lose 30 pounds? Everything that is, I destory, delete, untangle, unwind, dissipate, and release. Now, why are we destroying and deleting what needs to be true? Because if it needs to be true, it needs to be true. No. If we've decided the only way we can do it is if this, this, and this happens, we will block ourselves because this, and this, we may not ever be willing to do. So, for me, one of my big things was for years since I was 24, and I'm a lot older than 24 right now, I had a lot of psoriasis on my body, genetic from my maternal line. I tried all kinds of stuff. Nothing seemed to stick, but I really wasn't trying stuff. I wasn't fully committed to resolving it. So I started to use this clearing of what would need to be true for me and my body in order to rid it of psoriasis completely. Everything that is, I destory, delete, untangle, unwind, dissipate, and release. And now, after having it on 80% of my body, I have a few spots, right? So you're looking at 20 plus years of having that to now, because I removed everything that I thought needed to be true before I could make that happen. And it is amazing. Right? So I use that for all kinds of stuff. I use it for work. I use it for my marriage. I use it for my relationships with my kids, hiring, advertising, everything. This little tool is such a game changer. So I invite you to try it, see what changes for you. and try it with the six-figure program. Try it with a six-figure business. You can even say, what would it take to have a $250,000 business? What would need to be true for me and my business for it to have $250,000 in revenue, or 500,000, or 750,000? But if you are at the 30,000 mark, do not do a million. Don't do something that's so far out that what you're doing is you're just going through the motions of the clearing. You're not actually clearing. So baby step bump ups will get you there quicker than trying to take the leap, because it is too much of a change. That's why we can't instantly heal. That's why we're not instant millionaires. There's work that needs to be done. Okay. So would love to hear your comments down below, what you're going to clear first. And I will see you in the next video. I'm Tracy Blehm with Tracy Blehm Coaching and the Six-Figure Signature System Formula. Subscribe, join the group, get this delivered directly to you so you can keep working on those belief mindsets and create your most amazing business and life. And I will see you soon. Cheers.